Hi, my name is Boursiquot, and I'm here with,
Emil Sanchez.
and we're here to break down the top rap projects of 2017. Let's start off with number 5. What would you say is number 5 for you?
I put Vic Mensa, the autobiography, mostly because I feel like it's great for anyone who's into like rock and hip hop. I feel like it's a good mix in between. And Vic Mensa's been really underrated for like the past 5 years, and I feel like he really showed up and said like, I feel like he just stepped up his game. So who is your number 5?
I would have to say Rick Ross, Rather You Than Me, because he really goes into depth with the whole Birdman beef and how how Birdman doesn't really pay his producers, with Lil Wayne leaving YMCMB and all that too.
And who's your number 4?
My number 4 is Playboi Carti's self-titled album. I picked it because Playboi Carti I feel, is the artist of the year, and that's big facts. He definitely brought a new sound to hip hop, rather than it just being like a hardcore instrumental of like some like hardcore rap beat. It's rather, it's a good vibe towards, the music industry or like the hip hop industry. So what about you?
Number 4 is not really like a rap project. It was kind of like a soul and R&B kind of one. I put Khalid's American Teen mostly because it's kind of just filled with radio hits, but they're not like, you don't get tired of them. I don't know. He's got like such a strong but like low voice, and like the fact that he's so young makes a lot of millennials can relate. So I put that on my number 4 spot. Mother flipping number 3 was JID, The Never Story. JID, I kind of found him out probably like whenever Never came out, and he's been really, I saw him on tour one time with J. Cole, and he's really short in person, but he's got like that
ATL step.
Yeah, he's got like some like Atlanta, like you can tell he's from Atlanta just the way he like walks and the way he talks. And he's not like any other Atlanta rapper. He's more lyrical. He has really good rhythm, and he had just a crazy story with the whole album and the cover art and everything. So who was your number 3?
My number 3 was The Bigger Artist by A Boogie. I feel this was a real breakout year for A Boogie, including this album, since it is his debut album. He came off with a lot of hits, and he's a very talented artist, which is his name, ironically.
Okay, so for my second spot, I put Damn by Kendrick Lamar, mostly because I would have put it at number 1. It was kind of like neck and neck for my number 1 choice, but the reason Damn is at 2, mostly because of its message. So the thing with Damn was that we haven't had an album from Kendrick Lamar in a while, in about 2 years, 2 maybe 3, and he really stood out. He hasn't really put out much in a while. If anything, he put out a couple features and the Heart Part 4 before, like a couple weeks before Damn came out. And I feel like he really stood up and said, hey, I feel like I'm the number 1 rapper in the game right now. And I feel like he has, I wouldn't say he's number 1, but he definitely is top tier, if not 1, maybe 2.
My number 2 spot was G Herbo, Humble Beast. And the reason why I loved this album so much is because as much as Chicago is a place for all the drill music and the hard music, you have people like Chief Keef, Ludfo. G Herbo really comes out by saying, I am from the streets, but I'm still gonna remain humble. How about what's number 1 for you?
Number 1 was All American Badass from Joey Badass this year, mostly because I feel like it came at a perfect time. It came out in early like February, I believe, something like that. And this whole year has kind of just been about like a division between race and everything. And I feel like he really made his statement through it with songs like, what's that one song called? All American, no, American Idol. The last song, I feel like he was really spitting some real facts.
Well, I would have to agree with Emil here. I do feel that Joey Badass's album was by far the best project of 2017 for many reasons. one, considering that, you know, it was such an amazing piece of work. You know, he had features from J. Cole, and we always love a good J. Cole and Joey, you know, collaboration. So when considering that, and then, you know, 2017 was such a controversial year for racism and stuff like that, and all these problems, and the way Joey approached it, it's more of like you know, a cry to America rather than being it to, you know, say, oh yeah, forget the cops.